his family was probably lower middle class, but in fact, when they first came to Alor Star, they lived in very quite difficult circumstances, and preference at that stage in a state like Kedah, preference is given in everything, from civil service jobs to scholarships to study to anything, is given to, you know, basically the elite. And when his time came, he had very good academic results. And when his time came, he applied for a scholarship. He didn't get a scholarship. You know, he wanted to study law. He didn't get it. He didn't get a scholarship, and so eventually he got some financial assistance from the federal government, but not from the Kedah government, to financial assistance to study medicine in Singapore. It wasn't directed against him personally, but he and his family at different times were victims of a system that it drew the lines socially fairly sharply, and people believe, and I believe, that this sort of did colour his outlook to a certain extent. I mean, it meant that he never really aspired to be a member of that establishment, not in Kedah, not in KL, and that's one of the reasons I like the Maverick thing, and Maznah raised it earlier, but even when he was running the country and had control over everything, I don't think he aspired at any stage to be part of that group at all. He wanted to create his own, his own milieu where he was happy and that sort of thing. It's as I say, all his friends, the friends of his that I talked to, including those willing to go on the record, I'll try and remember what one of them told me. It manifests itself like this. He told me this was an Arab proverb, so I hope it is an Arab proverb. But he said Dr. Mahathir's attitude, this is someone who's a business associate and a friend of his for life from Kedah, says that if you look at me with one eye, I have no eyes to see you, but if you look at me with both eyes, I have all my eyes to see you. In other words, a recognition of him, and none of this discrimination because you weren't born into the right family or something like that.